Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's GTA video, we're going to be talking about the disaster that was Rockstar Games' GTA Online live stream on Friday. And believe it or not, a surprising number of people wanted my opinion on this because there was some controversial things that happened, and it was just kind of an interesting stream in general. Now, before we get started, a couple of things I obviously need to talk about is, number one, I am no stranger to having some bad stream moments, whether that's, my stream actually crashing altogether or, the objective that I'm trying to do on stream just completely fail or having someone, get in my game and do some crazy hacker stuff. So it's happened to me before, so it's not really shocking that it kind of happened to Rockstar here. And I've also streamed with Rockstar in the past. Now, this was a long time ago, probably in 2014, 2015. So I kind of know the back end of how they set up their streams and also how they kind of want the guests on the stream to act and perform. And that's kind of going to be important for what we're talking about today. So setting the scene, a couple of days ago, Rockstar announced that the infamous Danny Brown, aka GTA Online's young ancestor, would be joining the Rockstar Games official live stream on Friday to try and take down the Diamond Casino heist.
Whoa! You're looking good,
Wow.
bro! Can you back up?
Oh, I'm not being weird. I work here.
This party fucking sucks.
Yeah, this sucks.
Listen up, everybody. At the party, my penthouse, right now.
What?
Who coming?
I'm coming, bro!
Her. He's with her, I guess.
I'm ready.
Him, her. Definitely not you. That's it.
Hey, whoa, what about Brucey?
And Masseuse can come
Wait,
too.
I'm a trainer, bro!
Whatever, bro.
Oh, I'm in!
Guest services. Guest services. I need 3 bottles of tequila and a ballpoint pen like I asked for last time, yeah? And a mirror you guys keep putting on the fucking wall. I need back on the table, okay? Back on the table.
Of course,
Go.
anything. But, sir, we politely asked after the last time if you could curtail your festivities. All that blood, sir. Housekeeping was most disturbed.
What'd I say last time? I said nobody, no fucking crime. Didn't I say that shit?
Nobody, no crime. We're not relitigating.
Yeah.
Exactly, bro!
Please, you know the Duggins are reviewing your lease. I don't want this to be a problem.
Are you gonna be a fucking problem, huh? When I bought my place, I was told VIP, all access, anything goes, man. This bullshit. Give me that. Come on, let's go.
Tom to Agatha, we need to have a little chat. Yes, it's about that guest. Again.
So it was going to be Danny Brown, and he was going to be joined by another multi-talented artist, JPEG Mafia, and they were both going to tackle the Diamond Casino heist. And honestly, that sounded on the surface level like a lot of fun because Danny Brown is young ancestor. This is the guy that you meet on the rooftop of the Diamond Casino, and he can actually be one of the guys that you use to actually rob the casino itself. It's pretty funny. So when I heard this, I was like, that sounds kind of fun. I think this is going to be a really fun stream. And that's when things took a pretty bad twist. So there was a handful of things that happened on the stream itself. I'm not really going to go in any particular order here, but let's start with the hackers that actually took over the stream. So as Danny Brown and JPEG Mafia were trying to start the heist mission, they ended up getting these messages above their minimap. It was a crew message. The crew's tag is 6947, and it says sub to, I think that's James with a Z, mods with a Z, YT, or get crashed losers. Like, the fact that that showed up on Rockstar stream, and I don't think you can stop those from showing up, like crew messages like that. And so for like 5 minutes straight, you just saw that this modded message was showing up. And they were the only ones in the lobby. And if you guys have played recently on PC, you'll know that this happens all the time. In fact, it's one of the reasons why I don't play a lot on PC, because it seems like every time I get on, I get these like random messages from people that I don't know. And it looks like it was happening right here. Now, this individual was using it to either promote their business or some services or their YouTube channel in general, and they were doing so at Rockstar's expense. Now, whoever you are, James Mods YT, I would be very careful of doing stuff like this on a Rockstar Games live stream. The reason for that is, when I was on Rockstar's live stream a couple of years ago, something very similar happened, where a hacker ended up joining our game, but instead of writing some mysterious message, what they ended up doing is actually like, making our characters do like the pole dance animation. So we were just literally frozen there. And Rockstar did not like that at all. In fact, they got pissed. Now, I don't know legally what they ended up doing to the modder or hacker that ended up doing that, but I'm pretty sure they like took him to court, they sued him, and it was not good. So hopefully it was worth it, James Mods, to get your like 15 minutes of fame here, or whatever you were trying to accomplish, because the Rockstar hammer might come down on you pretty hard. So that's the first thing that was kind of a disaster with the stream. The next thing that was kind of a disaster, as you guys can see there, they have chosen the Bugstar approach. So they've got the Bugstar approach, which means that they are going to enter the casino a certain way. However, as soon as they enter the casino, not only does it take a long time to load, but instead of doing the Bugstar method, now they're doing the group sex method. Like, it completely switched mid-job. Now, a lot of conspiracy theorists out there said that this was Rockstar changing it mid-stream or mid-mission in order to get them an easier approach, but this is actually a very common glitch, where players selecting the Bugstar approach ended up getting the group sex approach. It just completely switched on the fly, and that kind of like ruins the approach of the heist, because the whole thing about the Diamond Casino heist is going about it in a certain way, doing the preps, getting all the equipment you need. In this case, in the Big Con, sort of role-playing as the characters so that you can get into the vault a whole lot easier. So needless to say, it was not going all that well. Now, things did not get any better once they were inside of the vault. What they actually had to do is, as they were getting to the man trap, they had to like completely change their settings. I think they were trying to avoid having the like modded message pop up on the screen. So we just like saw them walk into the man trap, and then it was like this "we'll be right back" message that popped up on the screen. And the next thing we know, they're inside of the vault and they're grabbing money. It's like a really random transition. So they end up grabbing the money, but they actually can't escape. Like, they keep dying. Like, that's the thing. With the Diamond Casino heist, you have a certain number of lives. And it's pretty clear that JPEG Mafia and Danny Brown were not gamers. Now, I'm not criticizing them on their ability to play Grand Theft Auto Online. If you're not a gamer, you're not a gamer, but it's kind of like Rockstar put them in a bad situation. The heists are not easy, especially for someone who's like never picked up a controller before. So needless to say, if there was a way to give them unlimited lives, they totally should have done that. And basically what happened is they just kept trying to do it over and over and over. They would fail. Each time they would roughly about get to the vault, and then they would end up failing. And then I think after like the 4th or 5th try, they eventually just gave up and they were never able to escape. And after about an hour, they just completely called it quits. And another reason why they called it quits is because Danny Brown himself was a little wild. Now, I don't really know about his friend JPEG Mafia, but Danny Brown was saying some really crazy stuff. Now, I'm not going to go into everything that he was saying, but he was saying stuff about like shootings in real life and how us as gamers shouldn't question his gaming because he pulls off heists in real life. I'll show you some of the clips right here, and these are just a couple of samples.
Because gamers, they be talking about, they be hitting the motherfucker, they be like, oh, y'all nigga. Nigga, I did this type of shit in real life. How about that? You know what I'm saying? Like this shit, these gaming pressing buttons, nigga, I robbed, shot shit. I did this type of shit in real life. So don't question my fucking gaming on this type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I done this in real life. I'm being honest with y'all.
All right.
I'm talking about Arizona, Phoenix. I ain't living, nigga, I'm from Detroit. Fuck, I'm in Arizona. We're fucking with Mexicans, don't even speak English. I'm
Statute
telling y'all some
limitations,
other
we're
real
good.
shit that I've been through.
Danny.
What?
So needless to say, that's probably stuff that Rockstar doesn't want on their social media, on their streams, people saying. Now, when I streamed with Rockstar a couple of years ago, they told us that we were like allowed to, pretty much say whatever we want. I mean, it's Grand Theft Auto. It's an M-rated game. So we were like allowed to swear if we wanted to, but they wanted to make sure we didn't go like bonkers. And I think that's what Danny Brown did here. Now, again, they're the ones who invited them on, so at the end of the day, it's kind of their fault. But at least when I streamed with Rockstar in the past, they allowed us to kind of say whatever we want, as long as we didn't just go like nuts and say like ridiculous stuff about, shooting in real life or, crazy, inappropriate things. We were allowed to be ourselves, just not that. And I think Danny Brown, took it to a whole nother level. So needless to say, Rockstar's first live stream, I think it was like in 8 months, was pretty much a disaster. And I think this will make them reconsider if they decide to do this in the past, at least reconsider who they decide to bring on for the actual streams themselves. Now, I am actually a fan of a lot of the community-based streams that they do, where they take members from the Snapmatic community or YouTube community or just social club in general, because a lot of those guys really love to be on the stream. And obviously, we know their background is gamers, so they're going to be pretty good at whatever they're doing. But as far as like celebrities like Danny Brown or voice actors, again, I think they're going to have to be a little bit more careful in the future because it was not good at all. And again, the stream was supposed to go for like 2 hours long. They just said, yeah, after an hour, I think we've had enough of this. So that is what happened on Rockstar's live stream the other day. Needless to say, it did not go well. If you guys saw the live stream, I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments down below. What did you end up thinking about it? Honestly, I know some people that really enjoyed it. They said Danny Brown and his friend was hysterical. They loved that they were just failing over and over again. But again, I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments down below. Let me know what you're thinking down there. If you guys did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new, or you want to stay up to date on all the latest GTA and Red Dead Redemption videos that I'm doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.